Hi guys, how are you doing? I'm very excited today because I'm finally getting around to testing out this foundation, which I hauled a while back and I promised you guys a review on. This is the Clarins Extra Firming Foundation. And when I saw this on the Bay's website and I read the description, I was like, come to me. It was such a good description. So I'm gonna read it to you so you know what their claims are. So it says, a spectacular smoothing effect and instant beauty enhancing result. Wrinkles and fine lines are minimized and the face is incredibly radiant. Perfectly smooth and even, the complexion has a fresh, youthful radiance even close up. Day after day, facial features are visibly reshaped and the skin is firmer. A professional formula with visible results. So they are claiming not only to fill in lines and be radiant, but that over time you're gonna see a difference to your skin. So that is awesome. The packaging on this is so pretty. It's got the frosted bottle, it's got the gold cap with the little Clarins logo in it, and it's got a pump on it. My shade that I picked up is 105 Nude. There's only 6 shades, so there's not a really great shade range. It is $46 in Canada. So I am going to do half of my face with a beauty blender, do half of my face with a brush. I will have all of the other products I'm using on my face listed in the description bar below. Whenever I try a new foundation, I always stick to very, very tried and true primers, concealers, powders, like everything that I already know exactly how it works. That way if there's anything weird with the foundation, then I know it's the foundation and it's not some random element that's thrown in. Okay, let's just get into it. I'm gonna start with this side of my face with this Morphe M39 foundation brush. To be very full coverage. Yeah, it's really covering up a lot. And the only thing is I'm seeing a little bit of streakiness up on my forehead, so I'm just going to, and I did try to buff it out with the brush, but it's not really going away with the brush, so I'm just going to airbrush it a little bit with this Beauty Junkie sponge. And now I'm gonna do this side of my face with the damp Beauty Junkie sponge. This sponge is pretty much a dupe for the Real Technique sponge if you've never tried it before. Whole face done. To me, this is like a very medium to full coverage. I think you could still get away with another layer if you wanted full coverage, but to me this is like a very beautiful finish. It looks very natural, yet still everything is covered up. As with most foundations, I find the Beauty Blender definitely shears it out just a touch, but not very much. Like, it's still fairly full coverage on this side. So if you like a little bit more coverage, a little trick that I like to do is use the brush first and then, like you saw, just lightly tap over a little bit with the sponge afterwards, just to shear out any harsh lines, which I have done on this side. So I'm liking the way it looks. Now I'm going to do the rest of my face and I will come right back. Okay, so I've got the rest of my face on except my lipstick. I am so far liking the way this looks. The foundation, you know, it's had a few minutes to kind of settle in and play well with everything else on my face. Obviously, it took me a while to do everything else. So it's looking good. Like, it's looking really pretty. It's looking really natural. I'm really loving it a lot. It's not really oxidizing or anything like that. So great. Now, I figured since I have you here that I would do just another couple little first impressions at the same time in this video. So I have this ArtDeco All-in-One mascara that I got in like a big gift set recently, and so I'll update you at the end of the day about this. I'm gonna give you a close-up of everything in a second. So we got the foundation, the mascara, which, by the way, the mascara is like super lengthening, like ultra lengthening. And then I just got this. This is the Huda Beauty Lip Contour Set. This is in the shade Trophy Wife Muse. So it slides out like this, and then you've got the lip pencil and then 2 different shades, which I thought was really cool. So I'm just gonna put this on and then I'll wear this too, and then I'll give you, you know, updates on all of it. So this is the super long wear matte lip pencil in the shade Trophy Wife. It is super creamy, glided on really beautifully. And here we have two different colors, Trophy Wife and Muse. I'm gonna wear Muse, which is the more dusty mauve of the two. This has a very ultra sweet smell, like way more than just your regular vanilla. I can't even describe it, it's just like pure sugar. The idea of this set is that you can use them all to create kind of like, what is it called? Like an ombre lip, or like use the lighter of the colors in the middle, make your lips look fuller. It does say 1, 2, 3, and then on the back it has kind of like steps it shows you. I'm not gonna do that today. I just wanted to just apply the lipstick. It's a very kind of thin consistency when it first goes on, and dipping it in once covers my entire lip, so that's kind of cool. This shade is a lot more kind of dusty purple than I thought it was gonna be. Anyway, so there you go. There is my face for today. And what time is it? Let's get a phone out here. It is 12:11. So I will check in with you later today and we'll see how everything is doing. Here's a close-up of my skin with all the makeup on. So you can see how it looks when it starts out, and of course you can see the lashes and the lipstick at the same time. Okay, you guys, it is 10 to 7, so I've had this on for about 7 hours. The way it's wearing, it could probably go another good hour or two, I'm thinking, but it's about time for me to take off my makeup for the day. So you can see I am very, very glowy, more than glowy. Like it's pretty oily, pretty oily. So let me just show you how oily I am. See that? It's just so insane how much oil I have. So this obviously is not a mattifying foundation, but I still really like it. It's still worn really well during the day. You can see, like, just by blotting on my forehead there, it didn't take away any makeup, and what's underneath looks beautiful. Once I blotted it, it looks perfect. So I like that about this foundation, because I blotted earlier today too, probably after I was wearing this for about 3 hours, and like it looked awesome after that. And I didn't need to repowder. So I really like that because it just blotted, didn't have to apply more powder, which I normally do. It's not settling into any pores, it's not settling into any lines. The only area that I've noticed that it's getting kind of blotchy is in my chin. So down here it's kind of breaking up a little bit. And the chin is definitely where I have the worst time of things with any foundation. So that's kind of for me to be expected. The only thing that I did notice when I wear sunglasses today is that I get those little sunglasses marks. I get those on almost with any foundation. And usually what I'll do is I'll just kind of rub it and I'll blend it back in. But with this, instead of kind of blending back in, it just completely wiped off. So it just like removed any foundation from right here and right here, which I was just like, oh, never really seen that happen before. I don't know if you can see here, it's kind of like all gone. So there's that. But other than that, I think this foundation is really, really good. I think if you don't have oily skin, you would probably love it, because like you guys know I have the oiliest skin ever. So if you have less oily skin than me, or skin that isn't oily at all, I bet this would wear really well. Obviously I'm going to continue testing this, and I will always, like I always bring you guys an update video whenever I have first impressions, where I stick a whole bunch of first impressions that I've done into one video. So you will get an update. But so far I really like it, and what I'm really interested in is this firming over time concept. So when I do that update video, I will be sure to let you know if I've noticed any difference in the firmness. Just quickly to update you on this mascara. This mascara is so good. It has not transferred, moved. My curl is still exactly where it was when I put this on. It has remained very, very black. Really, really like this mascara. This set, I have very mixed feelings on it. I did wear it for a good 3 hours until I ate, and then it didn't really survive eating. The the lip pencil is very creamy. The liquid lipstick itself never fully dried down, which I did not like. It was super sticky still 3 hours later. Like, you know when you put your lips together and it kind of attaches and it kind of peels off slowly? Like that. Like, it was super sticky still 3 hours after applying it. Now, it did have still full opacity and it was still very comfortable. So I'm thinking that maybe that's the reason why it's comfortable, because it didn't fully dry down. So I'm just kind of not sure if I really like this product. So far I don't really like it for that reason, because I just don't like that stickiness that remains. So I'm probably going to give it one more shot, and if I still don't like it, I'll probably end up returning it. But the mascara and the foundation I'm really loving. So I hope that this review was really helpful to you and you saw how it wore throughout the day. If you do end up picking this up, let me know how you like it and leave me any comments that you have in the comments below and I will get back to you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. That really does help me out a lot. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.